Good morning, Westbound High School. So our first lesson that we did together last week was about the relevance of mindfulness and the way to hold our body, to hold our posture. So I encourage you, if you haven't seen that one yet, I encourage you, you don't necessarily need to watch it before today, but to go back and to watch that one when you get a chance. So today we're going to go a little bit deeper and we're going to talk about our emotions. So to do this, I first would invite you to get into that mindful posture. So if you remember correctly, it's the sitting up, straight and tall. Our feet are grounded on the floor. Most of you should be able to do that. And your back is straight, your shoulders are relaxed, and your head is up high. If you're comfortable, I encourage you to close your eyes. Or for this activity, you can even kind of ignore the mindful posture and you can rest your head down on your desk if you want, if that's more comfortable to have your eyes closed, or you can focus on just one spot on the wall, one spot on the floor, just to not distract yourself and others by looking around. Okay, so just get in whatever posture is comfortable for you right now. Let your eyes close. And I'm going to say a series of words that describe different feelings, different emotions. Maybe you've had them. As I say each word, simply, silently, acknowledge to yourself whether you've experienced it. So you can do this in your mind silently, if it helps you to maybe do a thumbs up to yourself, just to say the word in your mind, whatever works for you. Just acknowledge, maybe even like a little head nod, whatever works for you. Acknowledge which emotions you have experienced. Okay, so mindful postures if able, eyes closed if comfortable. Happy. Excited. Restless. Weak. Worried. Envious. Angry. Sad. Anxious. Eager. Depressed. Lonely. Jealous. Hateful. Joyful. Doubtful. Peaceful. Curious. Alone. Mischievous. Grateful. Frightened. Bored. Serious. Loving. Disappointed. Special. Okay. You can sit up straight, open your eyes. So mindfulness teaches us how to notice when we feel these emotions. When these strong feelings and emotions come around us, mindfulness teaches us to stop, to watch, to be aware, to notice. Notice how they feel in our mind and in our body. And we're going to get deeper into that as this series goes. They do not make the emotions go away, right? Emotions are good. Our body is usually telling us something. It's keying us into something deeper, something that we maybe need to pay attention to. But what mindfulness does is kind of makes us stronger to catch these emotions. So for an example, I'm a little bit older. So we used to have these toys that were like these bubble things. Like they were, I don't know, like they seem so tall, but I think they're only like 2 or 3 feet high. But when you're little, that was really tall. And you would punch them and there's like sand on the bottom. They're like inflatable and they'd like go boom to the ground and back and forth and back and forth, right? So I want you to think of your mind is like that. And when an emotion hits us hard, we wobble, right? Have you ever felt an emotion so strongly that you felt knocked to the ground, right? Could have taken you days before you finally felt like kind of balanced and still again. I know for me, during COVID, there was multiple times where my anxiety attacks and panic attacks, I thought I had kind of under control, as you will, with my mindfulness techniques and other things. During COVID, they still came about, right? And they knocked me to the ground. So mindfulness, you're still going to get these emotions. You're still going to get knocked, but I want you to think about it as it's strengthening your mind in a way to be able to catch these emotions and just be aware, right? To just feel them go through you. When we develop mindfulness, that punching bag, our mind will still get hit by these emotions, but no longer, hopefully, gets hit to the ground, right? Your mind gets stronger and only gets pushed a little left, a little right. And because it hasn't fallen so far, it comes back to the center, to that stillness a little more quickly. So I'm going to give you a little bit of homework this time, and I'm going to ask you to take note of your emotions this week, maybe in your agenda or on your phone. Just anytime you feel an emotion, you can start now. In the last 24 hours, what emotions have you felt? They don't have to be strong. They don't have to be negative. They can be positive ones too. But just anything you remember about the past 24 hours, and right if you can't remember, if you don't remember feeling an emotion. So this is an exercise in paying attention. So maybe at the end of each night, practice this journaling technique. Just practice taking a moment and thinking about the emotions that you felt. Write them down. Okay. And then when I'm with you Friday, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. So I'm going to close now with just offering you 30 seconds of mindfulness and mindful practice. So again, like we started, our mindful postures. This time, don't put your head down on your desk. This time, try to sit up straight and tall. Rest your hands on your legs for now and gently close your eyes if you're comfortable. And just take a moment and breathe in and breathe out. And listen to the sound of my computer receiving emails, sorry. And just take note. Be aware of the thoughts that cross through your brain. Note if there's any emotions you feel right now. And just be aware. Don't judge it. Just welcome them. Say hi. Be curious. And breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. So I'll see you on Friday for our next lesson on mindful listening. So love you all. Have a wonderful day. And this afternoon, I will be back to teach a movement and breathing exercise if you're interested in that. So have a beautiful day, Westbound High, and I will see you again. Bye.